Hi, it's the 30th of May and you join me for another carp session. I'm on my one of my syndicate waters, and this is one of the smaller ponds on the syndicate. It's quite heavily stocked, so I'm here to try and get some action, although there is a lot of bream as well. So I might well be bream bashing. I got here about 10:30. It's a funny old day. It's due to be, I think it was about 10 degrees, which doesn't sound too bad, but it's blowing quite a nasty northwesterly and really gusting, and we're getting sort of like showers come through as well, so it's a bit sort of like on and off. But it's as I say, I'm only going to be here for the day, and there we go, as you can tell, it's very squally at the moment, so hopefully we'll get some action. I'm fishing. I'll turn the camera around in a minute. You'll see there's a reed line opposite me, and I'm fishing along that reed line. It's quite a well-known patrol route, and all I'm doing, I've got both rigs as helicopter rigs, just with a single bottom bait on there, and it's a shrimp and pepper boilie. So all I'm doing is just popping out. I've got a throwing stick, and I'm just sort of like scattering a few free offerings around it. So we shall see what happens, but it's my favourite type of fishing, really. I don't really enjoy the sort of like the heavy baiting and sitting there on one spot. And I know it works on quite a few sort of like commercial type waters, but I quite like to be a bit more mobile and just sort of like try and find the fish. So if nothing happens here, we'll move swims. And as I say, I'll stay here till it gets dark. So let me spin the camera around and I'll show you where I am. There we go. As you can see, it's quite nice at the moment. There we go. So I'm fishing. I've got one fishing. There's a little sort of like a bay in the reeds just about there. I've got one in there. And then the other rod is sort of like a bit further along the reed line there. I'm probably only a couple of feet off the reed line. So, I've just been scattering a few free offerings with my throwing stick. Very well worth practicing with a throwing stick, because you can be quite accurate with it. Although it always takes a bit of getting used to again. I mean, I think I've thrown a few baits into those woods and a few baits at my feet at the moment. So, but I'm getting back into the swing of it. Right, I'll see you later. Hopefully with a fish that's not a bream. Okay, I've just had a double hookup. This one is the first of the two. This one goes a lovely common. This is my first carp of the season, and this one goes 16 pounds. There we go, absolute cracker. Ooh. As you can see, it's going to pee down, so I'm going to get these done so quickly. I'm just going to get some pictures done and then get him put back. Okay, this is the second fish of the double take. I haven't popped it on the scales yet. It's starting to rain, so I'm just going to get it on the scales, get some pictures taken, and we'll get it put back. Let's see there he goes. Right. As I say, the first one went 16. This one's, when I was playing it, it felt bigger. It looks a bit bigger. So let's see what we got. I'd give that £20 4 ounces. Excellent. Right. £20 4 ounces. That's good. Let's have a look. Oh. Well, weather's not great, but the fishing's good. So, I haven't had a double take in years. Right, here we go. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, calm down. Here we go. Soon you calm down. It's been resting in the net quite a while, so it's a bit lively. There we go. £20 and 4 ounces. Beautiful. Right, I'm just going to stills and we'll get that back. Right, it's just coming up to about 6 o'clock now, so I'm just about to start packing down. It's been a good day. Weather's not been great. It felt quite chilly. I think that northwesterly has really made it quite cold, and it has been very blustery. But the fishing's been good. As you see, I had 2 carp, £20 4 ounces and £16, and they literally came. Well, I said double take, but it wasn't really a double take. It was. I had the 16 pounder, and I was just sorting it out and unhooking it in the cradle when the other rod went off. So I quickly bundled it into a sling, popped it in the water, and then dealt with the other fish. So yeah, I mean, literally within 10 minutes of each other, those 2 fish, and then it's been quiet for the rest of the day. So a really sort of like short feeding spell, I think. I was expecting something a bit more this evening, but it has got quite chilly. Even the bream have seemed to have stopped feeding. So I'm going to slow pack up, and yeah, I'm going to come down here again probably later in the week. So probably another day's session. I think that's at the moment the way the weather is at the moment. I think that I'm going to get just as much out of day sessions as I am doing sort of like 24, 48 hours. So I'm going to probably for the next few weeks restrict myself to just doing a few days a week. Right. So please like and subscribe, and hopefully you'll join me on the bank soon. Thanks a lot.